Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is day 2 and it's a really exciting day. It's a sea day, and at Disney Cruise, sea day will never be boring, and it's actually really excited because they have tons of activities. And this morning I just go to yoga session, and another reason I love Disney Cruise, they have lots of free gym classes like yoga session, free abs and spinning classes. And if you cannot find the gym is actually inside the spa. It's located on the 9th floor and it's actually on the forward, so at the front of the ship instead of at the aft, which is at the back of the ship. Doing treadmill, you can also face the sea, so it is really nice. They also provide you with fruits at the gym place. They also provide you with the infused water, cold water, warm water, or even the cold towel. And here is just at the aft on the 9th floor, which is like a water fountain, soda fountain, hot chocolate, tea and coffee, and they also provide you cups and ice, and it's all you can drink 24 hours. At the 9th floor, there are also the pools, the quiet cove, the adults pool, the slides, everything is on the 9th floor. And they also have the Cove Cafe. Is extra charge, but if you love coffee, it's a good place to go. And they can also make cappuccino shaped like a Mickey. And then after gym, I just went to Buena Vista Theater. I just want to see like what movie they're having. And then I love Disney Cruise because they will show so many movies that are new, like Dumbo, Aladdin, Lion King. Next, we went to Deck 9 to get some breakfast at Cabanas, and also we got the Mickey waffle, of course. I love the French toast, and I really love the noodles over there. I always eat the noodles, and the hash brown is really good as well. But to be honest, I actually like the lunch better than the breakfast, but I'm gonna make a separate video about that. And as you can see, this guy is really happy. He always loved buffet. I always love buffet as well because there are just so many selections that we can choose from. Small tip is to not sit at the window seat if you're on the sea day, because I think it can make you more dizzy. But if during the port days or during the embarkation day or this embarkation day, you can sit at the window seat because it will not make you dizzy because it just stop moving. So they have quite a bit of Asian food as well. I love the noodles, I love the fried rice. Also one day they have a chicken congee, which is really good. Unfortunately they don't have it on another day. They also have paella, they have chicken, hash brown, eggs. Unfortunately they don't have the omelette station though, not like at the all-inclusive in Mexico, Cuba or Jamaica or Dominican Republic, but they have a really nice French toast and also the Mickey waffles. Brandon loves the Mickey waffles, but actually, to be honest, I think it's a little bit overrated. It's good, but it's not that amazing. So I tried once and I think it's enough. So I like to try another thing or French toast better than Mickey waffle. They also have a lot of selection of bread and pastries, donuts, croissants, muffins. I love the chocolate croissant. And if you're going out for excursion during the port days, you can also pack some snacks for your son. I packed some like bananas and chocolate croissant for him. I also always bring some milks because you never know, sometimes he's always hungry, and then he can go from zero hungry into super duper hungry. So I always pack some snacks with me. And if you love cheese, they have a lot of section of cheese as well. You can see here they have so many selections, but I'm not a big fan of cheese, unfortunately. And they also have a lot of cereals that you can choose from. You can see they have so many brands and so many selections. They also have so many milks boxes. They have like the whole milk one, the low fat one, the chocolate one, but they don't have the almond milk in boxes, but you can always request that. They have fresh fruits, they have yogurts, and Brandon is just obsessing with the cups right now. They have a lot of Mickey hats on the cups. And after lunch, we just went to the lounge, which is one of the family lounge, and you can see there's a Mickey ears on the wall. So I really love Disney because they put like hidden Mickey here and there. Sometimes they put it on the wall, sometimes they put it on the carpet, sometimes they put it on the chairs. And now we just went to the wake up with Disney Junior. It's just like a dancing time, like dancing family time, and Brandon is really happy about the music, about the dancing. And it's just really nice to have a place for toddler after breakfast, before bed, like and you can see also they have a lot of Mickey ears on the elevator. I'm gonna talk more about the elevators on my different videos because I have a lot of tips if you're bringing stroller, and whether there's any difference between the aft, forward and middle elevators. So make sure you like and subscribe and turn on the notification button to wait for that video. And here we are back to the open house at the kids club, and we love that they have open house twice a day, and then it's just the perfect timing. Usually it's around 8:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning after Brandon woke up, and then we just went for breakfast, and it's just the perfect timing for him to burn some energy at the kids club. While he's playing with his dad at the kids club, I just went around the ships to see the shops. I love Disney cruise shops. They have a lot of collections. They have 3 big main shops, and I'm gonna show you the details on another video, otherwise it's gonna be a really long video. And this one is just Walt Disney Theater. It's one of the theater when they have the nightly shows. They have preludes as well if you want to get drinks and popcorns for extra charge. And right now I'm just gonna watch Toy Story 4, I think, when Brandon is taking a nap. And I watched that and I really love that. In case you don't know, Disney Cruise doesn't have any casinos unlike other cruises. For me it's a plus, for somebody else probably it's like a minus, so it really depends on your personality and whether you like going to casino or not. But I love that they have like a big gift shops, and they have a lot of like restaurants that you can choose from. And I'm gonna talk about the dining rotations on another video as well. I'm gonna do a review for all of the restaurants, and for the first night and second night they always have different shows, so that's why I'm gonna talk a little bit more on details. And here we just at the atrium, there's Ariel, and there's Ariel statue, which is the symbol of the Disney Wonder. It's in front of the Tridents, the restaurants, and also at the atrium. And now I'm just going to the after hours, which is a nightclub at night. So if you're young kids, you cannot go inside after 9 o'clock, so it's 18 plus after 9 o'clock. And what I love about this area, the decor is just really amazing. I love the blue lights, and it doesn't look like you are on Disney cruise. And I think they have done a lot of renovations here, so which I really love. They also have like the large portholes. So Disney cruise have a lot of like large porthole like this. That's why a lot of lights coming in. That's what I love. I love azure. I love the decor. They have all the white chairs, and of course they have like the Mickey details here and there on the carpet and on the wall. In here usually there's a DJ night, cruise staff DJ, and bingo night. So they have a lot of activities that I hold at Azure. And again, we're going outside to see the portholes. It is one of my favorite spot and Brandon's favorite spot as well. And they also put like these little cushions or little mats, so you're comfortable when you're looking at the view in here. Moving on, we are going straight to Cadillac Lounge, and unfortunately the lounge is closed, and I'm gonna do the tour on my last day of cruise, I believe, so day 7, so wait for that vlog. And on this level they also have sea treasures. So what's the difference? Basically they have like a theme Disney store, and this one usually have the Alaska stuff here. And there's also Crown and Fin pub, and Brandon loved to play with the phone booth, and it's just like a English pub, and you can play chess there, you can play board games. A lot of people like to read books and play board games with their husband here. And at night, if you are hungry, you can also grab some snacks or late night snacks in here, and it's complimentary. There's also other menus that are extra charge, but of course we didn't try that, we didn't get a chance. And one of the YouTube videos that I watched, I don't know on which cruise though, sometimes they have like a Tangle night and they decorate the pub like the one on the Tangle movie. But I keep checking on the navigator or the schedule, they don't have that on Disney Wonder, so I wonder. So just in case you know, comment below. So again, it's a really quiet time for me. I can walk around to tour the ships. We usually take turn with my husband, and my husband usually take the tour at night, and after we sleep he will take around the tour to see what other activities that he can join, or what part of the ships that he hasn't visit it. And for Disney Cruise, I noticed that there are just a lot of lounges and chairs and tables where you can just sit down and read books, which is really nice. Next, I'm back to the store. I'm just going to show you a little bit what's inside the stores. If you want to see the details, you can watch my other video. I'm going to make another video about what's inside, what's in right now at the Disney Wonder. For the Mickey ears, it's about $28, which is kind of pricey, but of course the quality is really nice. They also have like the anchors symbols there on the Mickey ear, and I got mine at AliExpress for $3. So there's another tip: you can always order the Mickey ears at AliExpress for much cheaper price. If you love magnets, if you love pins, they have tons and tons and tons of selections, as well as keychains. They have tons of selections. So, but I need to warn you that it is kind of pricey. So I bought one magnet because I collect magnets. They also have a lot of plush toys, and just to let you know, another tip is you cannot pay by cash at the gift shops. They will charge everything in your room, or if you want, you can pay by another credit card, but no cash will be allowed. Next, we are going to the Walt Disney Theater, just in case you want to see the inside. If you're going to watch an evening show, usually this is the place, and I think it's a good size. It's not as big as the one at the Oasis of the Sea, but I really love this one. So you don't I think it's a good size for the passengers. They usually have around 2,100 2,600 passengers. Compared to the Oasis of the Sea, it's about 6,000 passengers, so I think it's just too crowded for me. And after that, we just went back to the room, and I need some time to prepare, and I just gave Brandon Marvel puzzles. This is my outfit for the day. I'm wearing the Mickey ear again. So it cost $28 at the gift shop, so I got it from AliExpress for $3 only. And I'm just wearing this and belts. Good job, Chun Chun! Good job! What is it?
Right there.
So yeah guys, I highly recommend to bring some toys or some puzzles or some stickers, because sometimes you just need to go to the room and then this will keep them quiet. And we stay at deck 5, which I really love. I think it's the perfect deck for us. It's really near the kids club. It's really near the Buena Vista Theater. It's really easy to go everywhere, and we stay at the F section as well. So if you want to go to Cabanas, we just go take the elevator, and then it's just on the F section. So I highly recommend, if you have kids, you can stay on this place. Unless if you don't have kids, it would be nice to stay at deck 7 for you guys. If you don't have kids, it's more peaceful. And we're back at the atrium. There's a Mickey Captain, and also we're just gonna take picture with the Ariel. After that, we are back to the large porthole. So Brandon loved this area. You can see that he's just lying down, and he really posed for the pictures. And then he's just watching the oceans, watching the waves, and yeah, he can sit still for a long time. Now we are at the Promenade Lounge. They have toddler time twice a day, and it's really secure, so you can just sit there and then you can watch them play. Just in case your child is not 3 yet, so they cannot go to the Oceaners Club, and if there's no open house at that hour, there's 2 times toddler time at the Promenade Lounge. You can also visit there. Now it's time for lunch. We're going to Trident's. We're gonna have a sit-down lunch instead of Cabanas buffet. And if you look at the menu, they have a lot of delicious stuff. I'm gonna show you later on what I'm gonna have, and it's really, really yummy. So I was having the fried calamari as the appetizer and it's really good. I also ordered grilled halibut for my main course and warm hazelnut chocolate molten cake, and it's really yummy. Unfortunately, you need to spend more time during the lunch time because usually it's a little bit slower, of course, because it's sit down restaurants. And what I don't like is they don't have your regular server because it's lunchtime or breakfast time. They only have your regular server during the dining rotation, which is at night. This is day 2 and you saw Mickey and Minnie already wearing their captain suits, and this is Goofy wearing the sailor suit, and the lineup is just pretty long if you don't know it before. So I didn't know that before, that you need to line up if you want to take picture or if you want to get your book to be signed by the characters.
Dalam rangka apa nih?
Es krim itu bukan es krim.
Coba open. Okay.
Ice cream.
So this is deck 4. Deck 4 is actually really nice. I like to walk around during the morning or after lunch to see the view and just to lose some weight if I can, so I'm not too full afterwards. And then it's not too busy as well, like deck 9 and deck 10. So today is a sea day and it's a formal night, so you can see Daisy is wearing the blue dress and look at the heels, it's so cute. And you're gonna see Minnie and Mickey as well on their formal clothes.
Mickey lamp, everything is Mickey. And then there's also Mickey ships here. Like that. Smile. Okay.
So now we are back at the open house. So as I mentioned before, they always have 2 open house in a day, and they have open house every day in the morning and in the evening. And I think the open house time is just perfect. So I think they are expert of the kids. So in the morning it's usually after breakfast. Brandon like to burn the energy, and usually for the evening one is after his nap. So after his nap he has a lot of energy, he just run to the open house, and then it's before dinner time. So during the dinner time he will be hungry because he was like running around during the open house. And again, it's usually about 1 hour, 1.5 hour, and he's just playing Marvel game with his dad right now. And if you're curious, I'm also gonna make video about the nursery and also the kids club, about the details about the open house. But basically, because Brandon is not 3 years old yet, he is 32 months when we joined the cruise, so we couldn't leave him at the kids club alone, and we can only leave him at the nursery, and it's extra charge. The kids club is free, but I feel more comfortable leaving him at the nursery because he's just too small. He is fully potty trained, but he just cannot like pull down his pants by himself, pull up his hand by himself, and wash his hands. So you need to be fully potty trained and really independent about that as well to be able to leave him at the kids club. And also there's open house every day and twice a day, so I think it's more than enough for him, I think. And the time is really perfect as well, like after breakfast again, and before dinner, and after his nap. I asked the crew before whether the rule is pretty strict, whether I can try to leave him if it is not 3 years old and he's almost 3, but they say it's pretty strict. But again, the kids club is really huge anyway, and then I think I just like to watch him because he's really active. Because he is really active, this is the reason we chose Disney Cruise, because of the kids club, because the nursery, because the shows and the Disney characters. And I believe this is the best cruise that I have ever been. I went to Alaska before with other cruise line, but somehow this experience really memorable compared to the first one. And this is my 4th cruise as well, but the first time going on Disney Cruise, and I really love Disney Cruise. Everything is just perfect and excellent, and I don't think I can go back to other cruise lines, so I don't know. So that's why I keep making this video. So I hope that this video will be helpful for other first-timer Disney cruise as well, or other people that are thinking whether it's worth it or not going on the Disney cruise, because sometimes the price is just like double or triple. And yeah, but for me, I think it's really worth every penny. Here we are at the Animator's Palette for dinner, and I think this is my favorite restaurant. I asked my husband, it is his favorite restaurant as well. First, I love the decorations, I love the details, and I also love the shows, and there's a lot of screens, that a lot of TV, so Brandon is feel entertained. On the first day, there will be Mickey wearing the wizard costume as well. That's why he's wearing this Mickey ear or a Mickey hat. And look at the details. There's like Mickey pants on the chairs, which is really nice. I didn't notice that before until my husband told me. And on the carpet, you can also see the Mickey hat or the Mickey ears, which I really love. I also love the lightings. The lightings keep changing as well. It is kind of colorful. On the regular day, on the Frozen Gathering, they will change the light into all blue, and the server will also wear like the Frozen costumes, and for the guy is like the Christopher's costumes. And on the high chair, there's also Mickey hat, and there's Animator's Palette theme on the plates as well, and on the kids plates. And I also love the butter knife. I think it's just like a brush, so I really love that. And again, all the menu as well. Brandon is obsessed with the menu. It keeps changing. And on the first night, you will see the Mickey with the wizard, and there's a little bit of show on the TV. And on the third day, you can draw on the paper, and then they will put your drawing on the screens. And for the food, it's really yummy as well. Everything that on the Animator's Palette's menu is really yummy. I think the best one is the black truffle poussettes. Is really famous. I think it's the best appetizers. And I'm also gonna make another video about the best appetizers, best main course, best dessert for Animator's Palette. So stay tuned for that, because we tried so many foods at Animator's Palette. So I just want to share that information with you.
I love the nighttime because it rains every day. I know you're not fine when you say.
I love this restaurant because they have so many screens on the walls, and our seats is pretty nice actually. You can see that we sit really close to the screen. So as I mentioned before, if you have the tickets for Frozen Gathering, you're gonna have it here as well. So you can take picture with Princess Anna and Queen Elsa at the Animator's Palette. And for us, our assembly for during the embarkation day is at the Animator's Palette as well. We have 3 dinners, dining rotations at the Animator's Palette. And for VIP character breakfast, if you have the tickets, you will also have the character breakfast here, and I love that one. So stay tuned for that vlogs, because there's just so many characters during your breakfast time, and you can just sit down and the characters just go around the tables, and they're gonna take picture with you and sign your autograph book. And Brandon was having a blast.
I say it's how we find out who we are.
Okay, so now the food is here. Let's do a little bit of review of the food. The best appetizers, I think, is the black truffle poussettes. I did a lot of research before on the YouTube channels and on the Facebook group, and they said the black truffle poussette is really nice, and indeed it's really good. Brandon is just having the kids menu, and it comes with the chicken nuggets and the fries, and actually it's not chicken nuggets, it's beef nuggets. That's why it comes with the tartar sauce, and also they always put the Mickey ketchup, like the Mickey ear. I am having the beef teriyaki something, and it's really tasty. and I believe my husband is having pork tenderloin, and he said it's really good as well. I think I tried a couple of bites and it's really good, so nothing is really bad on this restaurant. Even the dessert, I remember it's really good.
I'm tired of taking. I want to make things. I want to add something to this world.
So we ordered 3 desserts. We ordered cookies and cream sundae, which is really good, and it comes with the Mickey chocolate. Brandon went crazy for that one. And then we ordered a sticky pudding. It's really good, but I like the cookies and cream sundae better. And we also ordered a blueberry tart. So you can order as many as you want.
จัดตรงนี้วาย Swan
So we got back to the room already from the dinner, and then we're just gonna go to the Mickey show. I changed my clothes because it's a little bit cold. I just wearing black tank top with shorts and my over the knee high boots and just a blazers, and yeah, so I'm ready to go.
So tonight is formal night, that's why Minnie is dressing up wearing the white dress and the white heels, which is really pretty, and the Daisy is wearing the blue dress with the blue heels, and Mickey is also wearing the tuxedo because it's formal night. And at the end you can also see that Goofy is dressing up as well. And during every night, I think there's a live shows at the atrium. Sometimes there's people playing violin, sometimes there's just people singing. And tonight's shows is the Golden Mickeys, but 1 hour shows, and I really love it. My husband love it as well. After that, there's gonna be Golden Mickey after party at the lunch, so make sure you join that one, because if you have children, they're gonna have a blast. There's Goofy wearing the tuxedo. There's a lot of music going on, and if you pay attention, maybe this is the reason, one of the reasons that Disney Cruise is really expensive, is because every time there's characters, there's a crew going around with them, so it's just to take care of them, because sometimes children just like to touch their face, touch their tummy, and then it's just not really safe. So the crew will remind the children not to touch the characters because it's not good, and it will also help you to take your pictures with the camera, which is really nice. And as you can see, Brandon is having a blast even though it's already 10 o'clock at night, and he is really happy. And again, I really highly recommend Disney Cruise for everybody. If you have kids, if you don't have kids, I think it's really memorable, and Disney Cruise really set up a really high standard for Disney Cruise, for cruise line industry. So if you like this channel, make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure to turn on the notification button because more videos are coming up. And if you haven't watched my previous video, make sure you do so, because this is part 10 of my Disney Cruise series. I have a lot of videos that are gonna be really useful if you're going for Disney Cruise. Like that one example is 6 things to do before Disney Cruise. It has a lot of important informations, and also what to pack for Alaska Disney Cruise. And thanks for watching, guys. I hope you are having a magical day. Bye, guys.